I think they're very small words that can make huge impacts. Like even just even just using most instead of all can like change somebody's life, which is such a weird thing, but like that's something like as a kid, if we had been taught that like most girls are like this, most guys are like this or whatever, like I would not have been so isolated, I feel like, or even like, for instance, for me, like most girls get their periods. Even just saying that, like that alone would have made me feel like, okay, I have a space I can go because otherwise I didn't. And so I think even like shifting our language just very minutely like that can really change how somebody perceives themselves and perceives the world. Um, as far as really like getting into specifics, that it's really hard. I think our language has been built around binaries, so
Yeah.
that's that's one of the problems. Uh, like even just I've heard my body described as like inadequate. Like I'm an inadequate female,
Wow.
is how doctors have described me before, or stuff like that, where it's like that doesn't help
Right.
anybody, and that doesn't
That's
that
just
doesn't even
terrible.
make sense. Yeah, um, and so I don't I don't really know. It's something I even struggle with, like where my gender identity is, because I still don't. I'm still figuring that out now as I'm like, because if I get asked and if I feel like I'm asked by somebody who will understand, I'll explain that I'm an intersex female, and that's kind of where my gender identity comes from. That's where my genitalia comes from. That's where my gender. Oh man, that's where
They're
my.
both GE
I,
words.
I talk about this stuff too much now, just all as a jumble. That's where my gender identity fits in, but I don't really. We still don't have language to talk about it, and I think honestly, just raising awareness is what will get us to that point, because until we even get to a point where like intersex, for instance, is a household word, it's not gonna change.